Hey everyone, what's going on? And thank you guys so much for helping me reach 800 subscribers. Wow, 800. I had no idea we would even reach 800. So absolutely awesome. My goal is to reach 1,000. So if you could definitely help me out and subscribe, I totally appreciate it. I do plan on doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted to do it at 500, but it just never worked out for whatever. So, wow, 800 of you really enjoy watching my Pokemon Shuffle content. Wow, thank you so much again. It means so much to me. I can't believe it, and I hope to continue YouTube for years to come. And, but yeah, getting into these videos, I'm trying to use like Shout Out and some of those shot abilities less, just because on some of these stages, just because I wanted to show you that it is possible to S rank a majority of these earlier stages itemless without Shout Out, even the UX stages. So, you know, totally possible. Even if you don't have, if you see the video, you're like, well, I don't have Deoxys, you know, with Shout Out maxed out. You know, I don't have Curly, I don't have even Hitmonlee or Noivern or whatever, you don't have some of them, totally fine. I mean, you could totally S-rank these without, you know, the shot ability. So, that's really awesome. So, definitely trying some different Megas in this batch of 10, which is really fun. I mean, using Mega Absol, I mean, when was the last time any one of us have used Mega Absol? I mean, it's actually not a bad Mega. It's actually a pretty good one. But I guess, to be fair, it doesn't compete with some of the, like the Tappers that Mega Evolve in 2 turns, or like Shiny Charizard, or things like that. So that's why we don't use them, because they still don't really Mega Evolve that fast, and, you know. So, yeah. But still possible to S-rank some of these without, like, the Tappers, or, you know, like, Beedrill, whatever. You know, so we do go ahead and S-rank this one, so that is awesome. And that is an itemless S rank. So yeah, really cool. Going in basically the same team in the Slow King. So yeah, using Zoroark for the combo multiplier. I actually had farmed a bunch of combo multipliers. I had farmed Zoroark, Poliwrath. There were other ones. Another one I'm using in this batch of 10, I believe. But yeah, that was before Typeless Combo came out, and then after Typeless Combo came out, I basically never used them again. So, because it's just reused Typeless Combo, that's why. So, you know, kind of fun to go back to some of these Pokemon. You know, I do use Silvally a lot, so it is really interesting to use some of these that I haven't used in quite a bit, actually. So, you know, yeah, see, I mean, getting plenty of combos with Mega Absol, so definitely a good way to go. If you don't have some of the Pokemon, as I was saying. So, yeah, I mean, the Hoopa doesn't have Typeless Combo, it has Risk Taker. If Hoopa, I think it's coming back at some point, so I might farm Typeless Combo, we'll have to see, I'm not sure, but yeah, you know, easy stage, nothing to say, it doesn't have a lot of HP, so yeah. You also do get 300 coins for each of these. I know I've mentioned it in every single UX video, but, you know, in case some of you haven't seen some of the earlier ones, maybe this is the first video you're watching of the UX series, that is basically what you get. So, yeah, that's awesome. Going in with one of my favorite teams, as I've said before, a Fire team. Yeah, Mega Charizard Y, you know, not the greatest Mega in the world, not the fastest one, but, you know, it is fun to use, and it could get the job done. So, it's not bad, you know, it's not bad, it's just not as good as some of the other ones out we all know and love, so, but still not a bad one, and it's definitely a lot of fun to use, so I'll definitely go ahead and use that when I can, especially on some of these stages that, you know, are a little bit easier than some of the stages we have been doing lately. So yeah, that's awesome. We'll probably have to go back to the shot abilities once we start getting up to the more difficult stages. We'll have to see. I'm going to go back and forth, see what I could do, see what I could beat, but yeah, so another stage, not difficult, you know, has some blocks. Obviously, if you have a block shot user, that would be good. Doug Trio, you know. So, but these, you know, this team gets the job done as well. So, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Evolving, so that is really cool. Really fun to use, as I've said. So, yeah, I really like that Mega ability, actually. You know, I was thinking of candying Shiny Mega Mewtwo Y. I know it's not the greatest Mega in the world, but, you know, it's fun to use, and I really like shiny Pokemon, and I really like Mewtwo, so why not? So yeah, able to go ahead and beat Bronzong, so I'll definitely take that. And that is another S rank without shout out, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe. But yeah, that is an S rank without shout out. Going into this one, I am bringing a barrier shot Pokemon. It's going to be tough probably without like barrier shot or shout out. I think it was even tough with this. I'm not sure. You only have 7 moves. I guess it doesn't have a lot of HP, but it's quite a bit for 7 moves. So, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't even do much damage, that barrier shot Pokemon. So, yeah, a bunch of ghost Pokemon in this batch of 10. So, yeah. I actually wasn't sure if I had missed the S rank at this point, but I didn't. S rank's probably 1 move. That was probably the cutoff. But, able to get it. Mega Banette activating. So, didn't really need that Mega, but really cool. Another Mega that I really enjoy using. I like this Mega effect as well. So, I'll definitely use it when I have the option of doing so. So, that is really nice. And moving on, Mega Gengar. We are going back to the shot Pokemon just because this stage is a tough one. Now, you could actually do this itemless. You could S-rank it itemless with this team. I use a +5. I didn't even try it before using the +5. Maybe I should have. But I actually didn't play the best I could have on this stage. Probably because I guess I don't know. I guess I knew I was going to S-rank it, so I didn't really have to play the best, I guess. But, I missed the S-rank by 1 move if... well, I got the S-rank, but what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I would have, if I went in itemless, I would have, missed the S rank by 1 move. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, guys, I just had a complete brain freeze right there. Recording quite a bit of videos, so it's gonna happen occasionally. Wow, I couldn't think of what I was saying. But yeah, I thought this one was going to have more HP than it actually does. But yeah, so, so as I said, you can do it. You can S-rank it itemless, but I did use the +5, and that was good enough. So, yeah. But it does put that ice down the middle, so that's why the barrier shot Pokemon. I mean, shiny Megatronito would be good as well, but either way, at least we do S-rank it, so not a big deal. I don't know how much HP the original Mega Gengar has, but this one didn't seem like it had a lot of HP compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting more for some reason. But yeah, either way, we do knock it out. That move is going to knock it out. I believe the S rank is 10 moves, so, we would have had 9 had we gone itemless, but yeah. Anyway, who cares, because we do beat it, right? So, as long as we beat it, we'll get the coins back easily, so not a big deal. So that is yet another S rank, and for that we get a level up, so definitely take all the level ups I can get, all the raise max levels. That is really nice. Going in with Poliwrath, which is what I did farm, as I've said before, when it was a special stage. I did actually skill swap Gyarados to Mega Boost. Now, it might seem like a strange choice, Gyarados, maybe not the best Mega, but I really enjoy using it, so why not? I've used Gyarados before, and it's just really fun to use. When you basically, it doesn't really, you're basically gonna win the stage, so why not? Definitely go in with some Pokemon that you enjoy using over some other Pokemon. So I'll definitely do that. Volcanion, haven't used that in quite a bit, but yeah. Gyarados is actually going to be farmable at some point. It is coming back as a great challenge, so I'll probably farm it. I mean, you have if you Philly Candied it Mega Evolves in 2 turns, 6 icons. But if you have Mega Boost and it Mega Boost activates, it Mega Evolves in 1 turn. And if you max out Mega Boost, then that is a 90% chance on a match of 3. So that's awesome. I mean, I'm definitely going to do that. So basically a 1-turn evolution. I still probably wouldn't say it's as good as Mega Beedrill, but, it's really fun to use. I really like this ability, as I've said before, so, yeah, I'll definitely use it when I can. But, yeah, so this is Stunfisk, and Big Wave going off, helping us out, and able to knock out Stunfisk without shout out, believe it or not. It's hard to believe, I know, it's hard to believe. When was the last time you've ever seen me without a shout-out Pokemon, huh? So, able to go ahead and S-rank that just fine. And that is nice. Oh yeah, Ice Dance. I farmed this a while ago too. And yeah, I do have the shout-out in this one. This really wasn't the greatest team because it's all one color, so it's kind of confusing. So, not the best decision on my end. Look at that. I mean, you have Vanillish and Vanillux, so yeah, not really the best decision on my end, as I said, but, you know, still able to beat it just fine. Yeah, I mean, you can go in, I guess, with an electric team. I mean, you can, you know, the shout-out is going to help you out. Obviously, if you leave the last spot blank, you'll have a better time, but, you know, using Mega Glalie just for fun. I haven't used Mega Glalie, I don't think, in quite a bit either, you know, and it is a pretty good Mega too, so, yeah, I'll use it, why not? Especially on some of these easier stages, so, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So, yeah, it's also really cool if you want to use some of the Pokemon you want to train on these UX stages. You'll definitely pick up quite a bit of experience, so I would totally recommend that on some of these earlier ones just because they're not really difficult and you'll definitely get some experience for that. So, yeah, that's definitely a good idea, a good way to go. That's another reason why I wanted to use some of the Pokemon that might not be trained necessarily. Although I think all of these are basically maxed, but yeah. So, Ice Dance going off, able to finish Pidgeot, so awesome. Yeah, definitely take that. Definitely take that. So that's really cool, really fun too, you know. But as I said, really confusing. Probably wouldn't want to go with a team like this on a timed stage because it would be even more confusing, but, you know, it is what it is. We do beat it going into Whimsicott with my fire team. As I've said countless times before, including in this video, I really enjoy this team. So, yeah, I'll use it. Yeah. So, another stage that's really not difficult, does have some cottony on the field. Not a big deal. You'll be able to beat this stage just fine. So, yeah, not a whole lot to say. I mean, these stages are basically easy. I guess the difficult one being Mega Gengar. You know, unless if you have some of the Pokemon that I have, then it's not difficult, but yeah. So, not bad, not bad. A really fun set of 10. Probably because I haven't been using Shout-Out for the most part. And, you know, I do like Shout-Out. I do like using it. I'm not tired of it, but it is nice to switch things up occasionally. To try and keep the game more entertaining, because that's what I'm all about. That's what I enjoy the game, right? So I want to continue to enjoy the game and have as much fun as possible. So yeah, Mega Charizard Y really helping out. You know, who said Mega Charizard Y isn't good? I mean, Mega Charizard Y is awesome. So I will definitely go ahead and do that, especially when you have the Burn activated into Pyre, into Mega Charizard Y. How much damage is that doing? That's doing quite a bit. So, yeah, definitely go ahead and take that. So that is stage 138. So, yeah, really fun, really fun. And yet another S rank. So, no more boss stages in this batch of 10 since we had Mega Gengar. That was the boss stage. Going in with the water team. I wasn't sure if there were rocks or blocks. There's no blocks, but it does disrupt with some rocks. So, you know, Primal Kyogre helping out, but we didn't need it for this attempt. But yeah, this water team is actually really fun to use as well, you know. So really enjoy using Gyarados, as I've said before. So yeah, not really sure what else to say. I mean, this one is not a difficult one. You're going to have an easy time on this one. If you go in with Shout-Out, if you don't go in with Shout-Out, you'll be able to S rank it just fine. At the very, very least, beat it, definitely. I mean, there's no way you're not going to beat this one, but if you're up to the UX series. But, yeah, I mean, Big Wave not really activating that turn, doesn't really matter. Still able to S-rank it just fine. There's the rock, so Primal Kyogre definitely going to help us out, but again, didn't need that damage because we would have been able to beat this one just fine. So, yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. By the way, guys, I'm going to... Some of you have been asking me for my Switch ID and 3DS, so I am actually going to give that out, but I'm going to give it out in the next week's video, in Shiny Hawlucha video. So watch that video, check the description, and I will have those if you want to add me, and post yours in the comments of that video, and I'll definitely add you. And who knows, maybe I could battle some of you on Wi-Fi if any of you play Pokemon on 3DS or whatnot. Or we could play Pokémon Tournament DX or something. Whatever you want to play. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm definitely up for it. So I will be posting those in the Shining Hawlucha video. And yeah. But moving on to the final stage, Nidoqueen. And yeah, I have a Primal Groudon not doing anything. I mean, there's no ice on this field. But another stage, I didn't know that there wasn't ice. I didn't think there was, but you know, I just went with it just because I did skill swap Garchomp to Mega Boost Plus. So yeah, I mean, really, a really good ability, Mega Boost Plus. So, you know, Mega evolves really quick if you did that. So maybe not the greatest Mega in the world, similar to some of the others, but it's totally a lot of fun. And yeah, why not? I'll definitely use it. It might actually be better than Camerupt, I'm not sure. I mean, the Tappers are better, but now that it gets Mega Boost Plus, it does make it evolve incredibly fast. So, you know, and Camerupt is outclassed. So, but yeah, we do go ahead and beat the final stage of this batch of 10. So that is absolutely epic. So yeah. And that's an S rank. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.